Okay, at the thrift store today, what are we going to find? Well, how about police? It looks like there's a whole lot of police over in this thrift store. Wonder what happened. But will we find anything to flip for a profit? Seen some video games in here for the Xbox 360, and there's a whole bunch of shoes in here, but are there any shoes in here that we can make a profit on? Yes, the Uggs. They want $9 for them, and we can flip those for $50. Looking down these shelves here, there's a crock pot, there's a coffee maker. Sometimes some coffee machines can make you some money. Now that one there was priced a little bit high, won't be able to make some money. But what else can we find? How about the police? The police are here. Why is there so many cops in here? What was happening? Well, I went up to one of the associates to ask them, and they said that there was a big police presence here because there was someone that was in the back who was claiming that they were kidnapped. Can you believe it? And I guess they somehow escaped and made their way over here to the Salvation Army. I guess they were looking for salvation. I don't know. But nonetheless, somebody was actually kidnapped. So that's what the police presence was there for. But that's not going to make me any money. What's going to make me money is looking on these shelves and finding something to flip for a profit. So let's get back to it. Over here on the left, they have some dishes. Yes, I'm looking for some Corel dishes. Now on Corel dishes, you don't want to pay more than 99 cents per dish, so that way you can make yourself a healthy profit. Now, you also want to make sure that they're the right patterns. There's certain patterns that'll make you some money, and then there's a whole lot of patterns that are just basic, and well, they're not going to make you any money. So looking through these dishes, there doesn't look like anything that's going to be of value to me. Looking at the artwork up here, doesn't look like anything that I'd be willing to pick up. And then there's just some kind of empty shelves here. There's some glassware, not a lot going on there. But look back here. There's a cart filled with stuff. Who took all the good stuff? Let's see what kind of items they got in their cart here. Looks like dirty glasses, dirty mugs, and well, nothing I'd be interested. So we'll just keep continuing to look to see if there's anything here that's of value. Hey, there's another cart there that belongs to someone. But there's not a lot going on here, except for police. There's a lot of police, but there's not a lot of stuff to pick up to flip for a profit. I keep going through these shelves here to see if there's anything worth of value, and it's just not looking very good. A lot of empty shelves. There's a new cart over there where they're putting out stuff, but nothing really good. There are some sunglasses here. Look through them to see if there's Ray-Bans or Coach or Oakley, and these are all just dollar store glasses. So you know what, this one's pretty much a strikeout, but let me show you what the stuff was that sold for today. Okay, so those were the items that we actually found for the day, but let's talk about all the items that we actually sold for today, because that's probably the most important, because you pick up the items, but you got to sell them to make that profit. So let's go into what we actually sold for yesterday. Now the first item here, well, the first item we actually sold this morning. We didn't sell it yesterday, but it is a Pioneer CD changer. It's a 6-disc changer that the wife picked up. She paid $7.99 for it, and we actually sold it for $71.99. So that one was a huge profit. So kudos to the wife for finding that one. Now let's get to what we sold for yesterday. First up is this Fujifilm Instax Mini 9. This one was brand new in the box, and we paid $5 for it, and it sold for $53.99 plus shipping. And the shipping, we had just about $20 in shipping. It won't cost that much to ship that. Probably costs about $12 to ship that one out. So we'll actually make some money on the shipping as well. The next item is a thermostat. This one is the Z-Wave radio thermostat that's shown right down here. That one we picked up for $6 and sold it for $35.99 plus the shipping, so that one was a good profit as well. Next up are these Crocs that the wife found, and she paid $7 for those, and we sold those for $31.49 plus shipping. And those will probably put into a flat rate bag and ship those off and make some money on the shipping as well, because it looks like we probably charged about $13 in shipping, and that bag to ship them out probably costs us about, I think, $8.50 or something like that, so it shouldn't cost that much. Then we found this new Cooper cooler. We've actually had probably about 3 or 4 of those that we sold over in the past. We usually pick those up for $10 or less. I believe this one we did actually pay $8 for, but we sold it for $51 plus shipping. And it looks like we had $24 in shipping, and it probably won't cost that much to ship off. So I'll make a couple bucks on the shipping end as well. And then we have this new Kodak 10C color ink twin tube pack cartridges. Ink cartridges. Love ink cartridges. Anytime you can find ink, it's worth taking a look at, especially if you're only paying $1 or $2 for it. This one we ended up paying $3 for it and sold it for $14. So it's not a lot of money, but boy, those bread and butter items really add up over time. So look out for the ink out there. And then below that we have this Scan Snap. So it's a scanner. It's called Scan Snap. We found that at our local thrift store. We ended up paying $7.95 for it, so $8, and it sold for $58.45. Also had $20 in shipping on it, but it probably cost about that to ship it off because it is a little heavier of a unit. And then we have the Sharper Image Ionic Breeze. I love these things. These things we find all the time. A little bit less as of late. We haven't found them so much in the stores as of late, but we did find this one. It ended up costing us $7 for it. Sold it for $53.10. And it's an air purifier. If you see these things out there, the ones made by Sharper Image sell fast. This one, it only took 1 day to sell. So if you see these things out there, definitely look them up because they can make you some money. People usually sleep on these because they think they're a fan. It's not a fan. It's an air purifier. Those will make you money. So look out for those. Now the last item that we sold for yesterday was a Brother fax machine. That thing sold within 24 hours. I just listed it. It's the model Fax 575. But if you ever find a Brother fax machine out there, other fax machines are good as well, so look for them. But if you find a fax machine, this one, we picked it up for $8, sold it for $53.99. Those are always a huge score, so watch out for those fax machines. So all in all, we probably had, with shipping, about a $500 day yesterday. Love to see that, and we hope to make more sales like that today as well. As you saw, we started off with that first one that was up there on the top, which was the Pioneer. So we got $71.99 so far for the day, and it's bright and early in the morning right now, so hopefully we have another great day. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button because I'd like to see you on the next video that we do.